Our next guest was the last Senate candidate Charlie Kirk endorsed, and he interviewed him right here on Fox and Friends Weekend back in July, talking about his Kentucky roots and America First policies.
Nate, your story is so similar to that of Vice President J.D. Vance, working class background, same region of the world.
I'm a ninth generation Kentuckian. We struggled like a lot of Americans and a lot of Kentuckians. I've also had 19 of my family members work in an auto plant here in Kentucky, and I've seen what things like NAFTA can do to people that I knew growing up and how they impact the American worker. And that's what's got me so inspired to look at this Senate race, to be an outsider.
And Kentucky Senate candidate Nate Morris joining us live here on the set outside State Farm Stadium. Nate, thanks for being here. Was that hard to watch? What's going through your mind this morning as we are set for a historical day of paying tribute and honoring Charlie?
You know, Griff, it's such a tragedy what our country's been through since Charlie was assassinated. But I think Charlie's work is only beginning. I think we've seen such an outpouring of enthusiasm, support for what he stood for and his values. And this is all about legacy now. We want to honor Charlie's legacy. And I'm so proud that Charlie endorsed our campaign. It was the last campaign that he endorsed before this tragedy happened. And it's been a shot in the arm for our campaign. And every day we want to honor that legacy of his through the way we work and the way we run this campaign and be victorious for him.
So you got to know him. How did you meet Charlie, and what was your impression of him?
You know, I met him when I was actually exploring the opportunity to run for the U.S. Senate in Kentucky. And he didn't know me. I was an unknown candidate at the time. But he got very excited about our vision for the seat. He knew how important this seat was in Kentucky and to our people, but also to the country. And we hit it off pretty quickly, and he took a chance on me. And that meant everything to us and really changed the trajectory of our race and changed the trajectory of our vision and the way that we were able to go out to the people of Kentucky and also talk about this nationally as well.
What about, I mean, Charlie had so many amazing attributes from his courage to his faith. What stands out as we pay tribute to him about Charlie for you personally?
You know, Griff, he was a fighter, and he was willing to lay it all on the line. And for his beliefs, for his faith, for his country, and ultimately what he said and what he believed cost him his life. And we all need to remember that he paid the ultimate price for our movement and for our country, and we've got to do everything we can to honor that.
Nate, you're very close with Vice President Vance, and Vice President Vance obviously very close to Charlie. Take me a little bit inside that relationship.
Well, I think the Vice President, obviously he said many times how influential Charlie's been in his career, and I think he said the other day that he wouldn't have been Vice President without Charlie. And he has been the nucleus for so many of the people of the America First movement and the folks that are leading the America First agenda in our country. And he's really brought so many of us together in the way that we look at the country and also the work that we've got to get done. So he's been a transformational force and an iconic force.
And in the last 20 seconds we've got here, as you go out to speak to Kentuckians about, your campaign, is there a message of Charlie's you bring?
You know, I think Charlie would have wanted us to fight and wanted us to fight for what we believe in. We know as Kentuckians that we've got to have change, that we've had leadership for the last 40 years, that we've got to have something totally different. Charlie believed that, and Charlie was convicted that we had to have new leadership, and that's what we're going to fight for.
Nate Morris, thank you for being here. Good luck in your campaign.
Thank you so much.
Following it.
Great to be with you.
All right.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.